Hey wrestling fans, and welcome back to another Hachiman video. And today's video is the live Smackdown experience, and we're here in Cleveland, Ohio, the legendary Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And yeah, so okay, warning, this video is from early August, but Smackdown, from my understanding, it's still kind of the same, just a different layout. And yep, this was the fit. You know, you had the Smackdown Women's Championship and the CM Punk gloves. But yeah, so now we're just trying to find our seats. You know, I always love the atmosphere of these WWE events. Just walking down the hall and seeing everyone in wrestling attire, wrestling merch, shirts, the belts, the hats, whatever. The whole 9 yards. You're with your people. You know, you feel at home. And these are the seats. I was in section 102 and I paid $62 for these seats. If you just look around the stadium, I got there mega early before anyone could show up. Or there's people there, but of course not everyone that was going to be there that night. But yeah, so I got there at about 6 o'clock and I brought me some Wendy's, of course. That stadium food is kind of expensive and not the greatest. So I decided to go to Wendy's beforehand. But yeah, I was excited. This was the Smackdown before SummerSlam, so it was a lot of anticipation for that. And you can see as like the night goes on, like more and more people start to show up and the atmosphere just rises and rises and rises. The crowd chants break out and it's a wonderful experience. But now it's time for WWE Speed. I thought seeing WWE Speed in person was a very good concept because at any given point, anything could happen. You only had a minute or two for the matches, so that meant everyone was on their feet watching in anticipation. And now you can see Javon Evans hitting that picture clean move to Ashanti the Adonis, excuse me. And then there's Austin Theory versus Montez Ford. And these matches were really, really short, like I said, really, really quick, and they really set the crowd on fire. I'm afraid I've got some bad news, because right before Smackdown is when all the announcers come out and get their little entrances. It was really fun. I love Wade Barrett. But yeah, so right now they're just preparing us for that entrance, that amazing WWE entrance. I was hyped. Everyone was hyped. It was a experience, I tell you. Like, it was amazing. Like, I can't tell you how it feels to see the bum in person. It's wonderful. And starting off the show with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, seeing his entrance in the pyro. Oh, the pyro, you can hear that pyro and it hurts your ears. Yeah, so this segment was really, really cool. Solo came out, interrupted Cody. Y'all saw this on TV months ago, but yeah, this kind of set up the Bloodline rules for the next show, SummerSlam, which I had absolutely no idea that they were going to do this. So when they did do it, it was a big pop from me and a big pop from pretty much everyone. But yeah, Solo has aura. I'm just going to say it. Solo has aura. Jacob Fatu has aura. Tanga Loa has aura. And Tama Tonga has aura. But someone, don't get me wrong, I like Andrade, I like Carmelo Hayes, but I'm sorry, but their whole 7-match feud, I thought it was boring. I know. I really thought their 7-match feud was boring. I didn't care for it after like the second match. And honestly, this match was a good match. Like, look at these good moves by Andrade. But like, I was kind of waiting for this to end. It took up a lot of time and I kind of got bored of it quickly. Ooh, that sounds bad, but that's just the truth. Yeah, and now it's time for Santos Escobar representing Legado del Fantasma going up against Apollo Crews. Let's skip that. But now Logan Paul, the hometown hero. No matter what he did, no matter how many scams he's done, no matter how many forests he's visited, Logan Paul's from Cleveland, and I respect him for that. So I was excited to see Logan Paul. And yeah, that flag was gigantic in person, but LA Knight charisma, the Kavorka of LA Knight, was also gigantic in person. I know I'm screaming, but I was so pumped to see LA Knight in person. It's unbelievable. And when he took the Prime truck, honestly, I thought that they were going to like paint the thing like LA Night style, and they didn't. I was kind of disappointed with that. They kind of just broke it. I was kind of wishing they would do more with that whole thing, but it's whatever. But look, so I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes during commercial, WWE likes to do these fun interactive things with the crowd, and they like show them doing like Hulk Hogan's pose. We know how we feel about Hogan. Or it's like the universe cam like you see now. It's really pretty much anything. But now it's time for the WWE Tag Team Women's Championship match. Hey, for me was a lot of firsts, but this was my first time seeing Jade Cargill in person, and no matter how many times she fails to jump over the top rope, she still has that thing. When she made her way to the ring, oh, I knew it was going to be a big time match. And Bianca Belair, my girl, in fact, I met her the day before if you saw that other vlog, but you got to check that out to see that. But yeah, Bianca, Jade, one of my all-time favorite women's tag teams. I think they really legitimized the tag team titles, but that's just me, and I really enjoyed this match. Like, you can see everyone was into it. I think Jade is improving tremendously. Like, even if you just see it now, the ring general aspects of Jade is really popping. Okay, let's be so for real. Jade's not a ring general, but yeah, she's making her way around that ring. She's improving, and you can definitely see it. And I knew they were gonna do some screwy stuff, but yep, Blair Davenport came out and helped Alba Fire and Isla Dawn win the tag team titles back. But yeah, but now it's time for Hakuto! Jacob Fatu and Tamatanga versus DIY, Johnny Gargano, another hometown hero. I saw him the day before at an indie show. That video coming out soon. But yeah, this is also for the tag team championships, and without a doubt, this was one of my favorite matches from SummerSlam weekend. Like, SummerSlam had a bunch of amazing matches, but I think this one was an amazing match. We got new tag team champions. It was honestly unpredictable. I didn't know what was going to happen, and just look at this end sequence from talk to. Like, look at this end sequence. It's brutal, it's clean, it's amazing, and mark my words, Jacob Fatu is the future of the industry. I guarantee it. Jacob Fatu is so good at what he does. He has a wonderful career slated for him, I bet you, and new tag team champions. And by the way, whatever happened to Fatu holding the belt? But yeah, so after Smackdown went off air, Johnny and Tommaso, they stayed with the crowd a little bit, and it was kind of alarming that Johnny didn't like take pictures, slap anyone's hands, because it was his hometown. But you know, after the show they have dark matches. I was surprised they did dark matches for this show because it was right before SummerSlam, but it was Braun Strowman versus Chad Gable. This is when Chad Gable was in the middle of his feud with the Wyatt Six. This was red hot back then, so he was getting all the heat, and it was just really wonderful. I wasn't expecting to see Chad or Braun. This was my second time seeing Braun. Braun was always my favorite. But yeah, so just pay close attention to the heel work by Chad Gable. Since this was a dark match, since this wasn't being televised, he's more so playing to the crowd instead of having an actual like technical match. And you see that a lot in dark matches like this. But look at this. Braun, being the babyface he is, tries to attack Chad and everything. It was wonderful. I was so into it. I was so excited. And look at this. Gable trying to power up Strowman. You know, I wish they would use Strowman more. And this is a sad, sad moment. This was the last time I heard the Other Day theme song in person. I was there when Edge first debuted as the character. I was there when they kicked Edge out. I was there for a lot of the Judgment Day moments. But now it's time for another dark match after SmackDown. The Judgment Day versus the Awesome Truth. Rey Mysterio and the man of the hour, Jey Uso. When I tell you that was lit for like 5 minutes straight, they kept on playing on and off and on and off and on and off his theme song, and we would just all start to yeet all over each other. We was having a yeet party. Like, look, everyone was eating. I was eating. Now, people next to me was eating. We were chanting again and again and again, and they let us eat again and again and again, and we were just eating all over the place. Like, look at all this yeet matter. This yeet matter was filling Rocket Mortgage State House. Like, I'm still covered in yeet to this day, and it's been like 5 months. Yeah, and it was just a fun little match. They kind of used all their time on the eating part, so they didn't have that much time, but the time they did use, they just used entertaining the crowd, and it was really interesting seeing Damian Priest kind of act like a face before he actually officially turned face the next night. But yeah, of course, we know who won. Rey Mysterio, Awesome Truth, and Jey Uso in an amazing contest. And yeah, after the match was over, guess what we did? Yeet! We yeeted all over ourselves one more time. We unleashed one more load of that yeet on everything, on everyone, and on every piece of matter we saw. And look at me yeeting. I even gave y'all live exclusive content of me yeeting. I'm yeeting all over the place. I'm a yeet man. I'm a yeet addict. Like, look at the form of my yeet. But yeah, OMG. Woo! Such an amazing experience. Going to see Smackdown, amazing. This is live Hachiman. It was an amazing night of wrestling, y'all. We just got done with the yeet party. An amazing night. Tripping upstairs, got the chip on me. And SummerSlam's tomorrow. You'll get a little clip of me when I get home, but I guess it's time back to the voiceover. But yeah, just an amazing night at Smackdown here tonight. And if you notice, my section changed. I was actually able to walk down to the ring and take photos. I got a photo with R-Truth, Ron Killens. I got a photo with the ring announcer. It was an amazing experience. And what's even cooler, I was able to make a feature. A Hachiman feature on the Wrestling Days channel. So shout out to Wrestling Days. So off topic, but on topic. I thought it was really cool I was able to make it in his SmackDown review. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching. It's been a hectic week, so sorry for the late upload. There will be another video next week. Always remember, have a blessed day. Live life to the fullest. And love somebody, y'all. Spread kindness everywhere you go. And always remember, stay blessed. Bye for now.